Hello, everyone, and good morning. How is your Monday? It's the work grind, I know. All right, so we are continuing with our Quantum Break playthrough. This is day 4, I think. Yeah, it's day 4. And we're still trying to figure out whether we're fixing time or breaking time. Act 2, Part 2. Loading. All right. We're going to go in here and we are going to see where's our powers? Diaries and upgrades. That's what we need. We want to see time vision. Increased focus. We don't have that. Do we have any points left? Where is our points anyway? We already have recovery. Time blast. Blast radius. Increased focus. Time stop. Extra activation. Strength. Increased range. We don't have any of that yet. Oh, we don't have any points either. Well, okay then. Never mind. Let's continue, shall we?
What the fuck?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What's going on? Where are we going? I don't see anything in here. What's going on here?
I specifically requested copper-clad niobium.
Well,
Whoa, that was cool. Time's flipping in and out of here. What the hell is going on? Should I be scared?
there's no words to describe it. Will was gone, but he was all around me. This entire secret life he never talked about, everything he tried to protect me from, it surrounded me. A puzzle, trapped in broken time. We all
Gee.
thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment. That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed. It works. It works.
Wow. I can't see anything in here.
Need my grant extended another year. Please, don't do this. Hello.
So is this his lab?
Countermeasure.
I hope to God this works.
Will. It's gone.
Hmm. What am I supposed to be looking for? I wonder. I don't know.
Come with me. I can survive this.
You're the only other one who's seen what I've seen. Give me the device.
I knew something went horribly wrong there, but it was scrambled. It's impossible to crack.
October 9th, 2016, 7:31 a.m., 3 hours after fracturing time. Huh. Okay. Still don't know where I'm supposed to go. Ah, over there. Okay. Wow, time is slipping out. How does one get up there? Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Mm-hmm. Alright, I gotta figure this out. Escape from the broken time. Okay. Is it through this door? And up the... Oh! Found something. What do we got? Hmm. Don't know what that was, but interesting enough, I suppose. Hmm.
It was overwhelming. Every unanswered question I had was compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop. The events at the university were part of something much bigger. Something that had started 17 years ago.
17 years ago? Jeez. That's a long time. Wow, this is freaky. Time is definitely broken here. Leaving ground zero.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. I'm almost there.
Hmm.
Gotta get to Paul.
Oh, I'm glad that's over with. I can finally see now. October 9th, 2016, 9:05 a.m. Charlie Wincott. Trespasser alert to ground zero op. All. Trespasser alert. Amy Ferrero is in the goddamn security station unsupervised. My understanding was that Amy Ferrero was supposed to be recording a series of false confessions for our PR campaign. Clearly, that's not the case. How do I know she's unsupervised? Because A, she's in the goddamn security station, and B, she's digging through sensitive Monarch files and transfer them to a USB stick. No big deal, just, all of Monarch's secrets. Radio alert is already in effect. Converge on her location immediately. Do not let that USB stick leave this operation. Oh, and remember Jack Joyce, the guy you were supposed to stop from turning our entire operation to a clusterfuck? Maybe get on that while we still have an operation left. Can you just act like this was your natural environment? Like a high school and locker room? And he's the kid who can read a full sentence without moving his lips? Just fuck him up, Charlie. Wow. How rude and how mean. That's totally uncool of them. Coming over here to mess me up. Jeez, and this all started as an accident. Because Mr. Paul Serene decided to play time traveler. Yeah, it's his fault. I blame him. A locker room? Hmm. Where are we going?
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know. It didn't make anything you'd done any less hateful.
Got you guys first. October 9th, 2016, 6:15 a.m. Sophia Amaral. Dr. Kim's lab and Serene's treatment. Fiona Miller. Fiona, I share your concern. Pulse treatments are becoming increasingly ineffective, and I hypothesize that the onset of the fracture will increase the Cronon syndrome's rate of progression exponentially. I've been trying to take a more calculated approach at finding a permanent cure for Paul's sickness, but Martin Hatch has shifted all the necessary resources into our tech division instead. I'm beginning to question his behavior. Every attempt I've made to discover a cure has been met with Martin's red tape. Just between us, I do start to wonder if Martin even wants Paul to be cured. I've looked into Martin's past. He began work for Monarch in 2001, but I couldn't find any records about his past or any aspect of his life before then. It's almost as if he just appeared out of nowhere. He was the only one present during the accident that claimed Dr. Kim's life. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I do wonder what his agenda truly is. Regarding your question, unfortunately, there is nothing of value in Dr. Kim's lab aside from Paul Serene's treatments and confidential files that would be of no use to your research. We will have to find another way to develop a cure. Dr. Sophia Amaral, Head of Research. To Sophia Amaral from Fiona Miller, date October 9, 2016, 5:45 a.m. Subject, Dr. Kim's lab and Serene's treatment. Dr. Amaral, would it be possible for me to gain access to Dr. Kim's lab in order to research for any files that might assist in our research? I am concerned about the slow progress in developing a permanent cure for Paul Serene's Cronon syndrome. The treatments are only a temporary solution. I know that Dr. Kim was close to discovering a cure at the time of his death. I know that you used this lab to administer Paul Serene's treatments. But if I could borrow your key card during the gala tonight, perhaps I could investigate with this further while everybody is occupied with other matters. Fiona Miller. Okay. Heavy pistol. I don't like the heavy pistol. Tactical SMG. Nice. Oh, we got something over here too. October 9, 2016, 5:30 a.m. From Beth Wilder, Return Jack, to Fiona Miller. Fiona, William Joyce is dead. Our only shot at stopping this thing is Jack. He can lead us to this countermeasure. I still believe that. Serene got to Jack first at the university. Too much heat for me to intervene. He's being moved to Ground Zero. I'm following the convoy there and will rescue him once his transport is past security checkpoints. Not going to be easy, but it might be our only shot. Keep Charlie Wincott distracted so he's not looking over the security feeds. My cover won't last much longer. You need to be my eyes on the inside. I agree. You should check into Dr. Kim's lab and let me know what you find. I know gaining access will be difficult, but with the gala tonight, you might have a window. Might be able to steal Dr. Amaral's keycard. I will contact you once I'm on the other side. To Fiona Miller from Beth Wilder. Date October 9, 2016, 5:22 a.m. Subject, Return Jack. Beth. They're saying that William and Jack Joyce have both been detained. Did you manage to get to William first? Did he reveal the location of the countermeasure? You said you could get Jack out of there. What happened? Interesting developments over here. With the team focused on the university op, I managed to dig through an old email correspondence between Paul Serene and Dr. Kim. The content of the messages is very cryptic, but before he died, Kim was running some kind of tests from his lab, and William's research and a device related to this were somehow connected to what he was doing. Did he know about the countermeasure? I think I need to get into Kim's lab and find out more, but that place has been on restricted access since he died. Not a lot of choice, though. If Jack and William are in custody, then that lab may be our only lead left. I'm just not sure how to do it. I sure as hell can't just ask somebody to let me in there. That's it? Okay. Alright. Let's continue through here. Gotta make sure nobody shoots me. I'm pretty sure there's people in here that want to kill me. I need to stop using that. Which way do I go from here? I don't see anything in here. Oh, there's a mural. Chronon sources found. Oh, I see. Okay. If we find those, we get an upgrade point. Nice. Still can't upgrade anything. Should be on the lookout for those. Open doorway.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala? Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my
We
plan...
do this now. I'm not meeting
Yes,
you.
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
That guy, man, he makes me mad. I want to put a bullet between his eyes. Another email. October 9th, 2016, 8:51 a.m. From Clarice Ogawa. Liam Burke's status to Martin Hatch. Sir, given the very recent events at the dry docks, I now see exactly what you mean. Clearly, you were right about Burke's loyalties being more fickle than they appeared. Of course, we have plenty of unanswered questions about how it came to this. To begin with, I don't see why Burke would be involved with Joyce. There's no way he did it out of some kind of an altruistic urge. There has to be more to it. We know Burke doesn't divert Joyce's transport, since whereabouts at that time are accounted for, so there has to be somebody else involved too. I'm looking into it. To Clarice Ogawa from Martin Hatch. Date October 8, 2016, 9:47 a.m. Subject, return. Liam Burke's status. Clarice, I understand why you consider Mr. Burke an asset to our future plans. Unfortunately, while he is an exceptional individual, he is less suitable for the kind of duties you have in mind that may be immediately obvious. I'll explain. Yes, he's been trained as a striker, but Mr. Burke was disqualified, and for good reason. The men we have chosen to be strikers have strict physical requirements, a certain moral flexibility, and the kind of killer instinct you have to be born with, cultivated to a fine degree. A ferocious knack for survival, Mr. Burke certainly has those qualities. He wasn't disqualified from the striker program because he lacked them, or because he couldn't wrap his head around the technical aspects of operating the technology. In fact, his performance was exceptional, so I fully agree with you that he's an impressive operative. But strikers by their very nature have to be made aware of Project Lifeboat and its purpose, at least on a general level, and that means they have to be able to accept its implications. Unfortunately, Mr. Burke has a deep attachment to his wife, and the fact is that even if we brought Mr. Burke in, that wouldn't guarantee a spot for her in the program. To be blunt, we don't need any more nurses, and we're already at capacity overall. We need Mr. Burke, but we don't need his wife. Mr. Burke would never accept that, particularly now that Miss Burke is pregnant. Therefore, it's vital that he doesn't understand the nature and scope of the threat we face. As for having him play a role in other aspects of future developments, I suspect that despite his seemingly immoral nature, Mr. Burke may have other qualms he's not consciously aware of. If he ever has to truly make a choice between conflicting loyalties, he may take a stand on principle and elect to act against his own best interests. That's not a chance I'm willing to take. To Martin Hatch from Clarice Ogawa, date October 7, 2016, 8:01 p.m. Subject, Liam Burke's status. Sir, I've been thinking about Liam Burke. I know you've worked closely with him for a while now, and he's been useful, but there are assignments we can't use him for because of his insufficient security clearance. For instance, having to keep him in the dark about much of what will happen at the university, about the stutters we're expecting, about where it'll lead, makes him a far less effective field operative than I'd prefer and causes quite a bit of logistical difficulty given that he's still going to be a part of the operation. And frankly, It feels like wasted potential. I'd like to I'd like you to consider the possibility of bringing Burke into the fold. He's completed most of the striker training, and even though he didn't finish the program, he made an impression on me as a tremendously capable asset. His service record is exemplary, and he has a well-earned reputation as somebody who gets things done, no question asked. By the same token, I would love to include Burke in our long-term plans. We could use a man like him in our corner, and I could deploy him far more effectively. Let me know what you think. Okay, so he might be an asset to us if we can get him on our side, which would be awesome. I could use another soldier or another friend, I should say. Nice, nice. Hmm. Looks like things are still not aren't going our way. Oh, we're at the docks. That means we're going to get into a firefight. I know it. I have a feeling. Oh, there's a... What's this? September 28th, 2016, 10:32 a.m. from Manuel Porretta, Liam Burke, Psych Evaluation to Martin Hatch. Martin, first of all, I have to gain again register my objection. What you are having me do under the guise of a psych evaluation is a blatant violation of Liam Burke's doctor-patient confidentiality, and the only reason I'm doing this is because you leave me no other choice. Now, I recognize that in the world to come, our current rules and legislation, even our standards of morality, may no longer be applicable. But we aren't there yet. You and Mr. Serene are placing the long-term mental well-being of hundreds of individuals in my hands. And I'm telling you right now, if they don't trust not only me, but the system that put all of us in our particular positions, there's no way we can recover from it. On to Burke. It is my considered professional opinion that the man is a bit of a powder keg. For all his calm exterior, he's under tremendous pressure. I understand your reasoning for pulling him out of the striker program, but what you have essentially done is instill in him a sense of encroaching doom. He doesn't know the specifics, obviously. He didn't make it far enough in the program to be briefed on that, but he knows that we're preparing for a future threat that is somehow related to the flow of time being interrupted, and that there are dangers out there, dangers that we have specifically been training the striker units for. There are men who are content to merely follow orders and let others worry about the consequences. Burke is not one of them. He is willing to commit acts of violence without asking why, but don't mistake that lack of qualms for blind obedience. Burke needs agency. He has a fundamental need to feel in control of his life, and you have put him in a position where that's no longer possible for him. He's good at seeing patterns and drawing accurate conclusions from the facts available to him, and he has deduced quite correctly that he was being trained for a specific scenario that Monarch believes will happen. He is also painfully aware of the fact that if and when that scenario arrives, he will not be part of the solution. He understands the nature of the striker suits, that they are only useful in a zero-state situation, and he understands that in such a situation, a man without a striker suit is essentially dead. He doesn't know about the lifeboat protocol, obviously, but if he did, he'd then also know he's not a part of it. Either way, the bottom line is that he's in a hopeless situation. He fears that the end of the world is coming, and he knows that if it does, the only way he could survive is with the technology Monarch has denied him access to. He doesn't understand the details or even the exact nature of that end of the world, but that just makes it worse. Fear and lack of understanding breed tremendous anxiety. Mr. Hatch, he may not show it, but believe me, Burke feels it, for himself and for his family. It may interest you to know that his wife is pregnant. You can understand how that adds to the pressure. To be honest, given the parameters we're operating under, I don't know how to resolve this. In Burke, you have a tremendously efficient operative, but you've put him in an impossible position. I believe he will remain effective as long as he doesn't have reason to believe the scenario he fears is imminent. But once he believes it has arrived, all bets are off. That is, unless you can give him hope of survival. But at this point, resentment and suspicion are starting to turn into paranoia, and frankly, I'm not sure he would trust either of us anymore. And speaking of trust, I recommend you think about what I said in my opening paragraph, Martin. Our greatest challenge and greatest assets in the subjective years to come won't be technological, but all too human. Don't make the mistake seeing people as just entries or a spreadsheet on a spreadsheet. Yeah, they're treating people very poorly, and that is not cool. Okay. Hey, water tanks from Once Human. If you guys ever played that game, you would know that those are definitely the water tanks from Once Human. Same design, everything. I think it's pretty standard though. Not entirely sure. Oh, what's this? More reading? Yep. October 9, 2016, 7:10 a.m. From Charlie Wincott, Amy Ferrero, to Ground Zero Op All. What up, fools? So I looked up Amy Ferrero. She checks out pretty much how you expect. Good grades, no student loans because daddy's got money. Popular, the classic. I'm better than you because I care so much. Package. Not studying anything even remotely useful in a world where you gotta work for a living. She's into this whole activist lifestyle, always protesting this or that, and generally just hugging every tree and saving every whale she sees. Yawn. On average, she signs 2 petitions a week and generally spends half her life sticking her nose in other people's shit. Credit where it's due. She's pretty good at it. Also, she's got a lot of friends who are all into this stuff, and she seems to be real good at getting them coordinated. Kind of makes her perfect for our purposes, because if you can talk her into saying what we want, there's a lot of folks who are gonna listen. No boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know which way she swings. Why doesn't she put that on the internet? Doesn't she know that's what it's for? But there's that family of hers. Looks like she's got real close ties. So if we need leverage, that's where you'll find it. You may want to make sure she stays on our side, though. Like I said, she's pretty popular with the rest of these people, and if they get the idea she's been screwed over, they just might get pretty mad. You know how these neo-hippie, bleeding heart hipster types are, always up in arms about something. Holy shit, I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. Charlie. Yeah, you look like a douchebag, dude. Ooh, what do we got? Semi-auto shotgun, burst fire pistol, tactical SMG. I like the tactical SMG. I like this gun. But I know we're getting to a fight. That's why they gave us all that ammo. Yep. Yep.
Sir.
Don't.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Gotta move. Come on.
I wonder if that was me. I gotta go through there, but I gotta figure out how to duck. Um. Okay. Can't duck under that way. I thought I was supposed to go under there.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, you bastard. He wouldn't run.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
That wasn't fun. So how do I get through there? Yeah, right. It won't stop killing me. Okay.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Oh, I know. I'm supposed to times. Okay. I know what to do here. There we go.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it could get much worse.
But we both know it did.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, what the hell? Why did I jump off? Okay, where am I supposed to... Oh, I just started back from here. I don't know why I jumped off. I have no idea where I'm going at the moment. What the heck? Where am I supposed to go?
Need to get the hell out of here.
No, this is not the way. I don't think. No, that's not the way I'm supposed to go. I think this is where I'm supposed to go.
Jesus! Cutting a little close, Jack.
Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Go up this way. And then down through here.
Goddamn maze in here.
It is a maze. I don't think I'm doing too good either. Figuring this stuff out. I don't know why I'm climbing all the way up to the top, though.
Okay, keep going. No, not again.
Yeah. Okay, apparently something's not going right here. I don't get this. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, there we go. Dang. Of course. I need some cover. I hate this guy. Ah! I hate these guys. My time thing won't work very well. Oh, they start me here? I hate these fuckers. Got him. Fuck. I hate this mission.
Beth had been on her way to meet me. I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
OMG. God, that was tough. Whew. Okay. No trespassing. I'm gonna go through here and see if I can't find anything. What's my ammo like? 75. Boy, it's sure cheap around here in ammo. Where's the infinite ammo cheat? Just kidding. Oh, ammo. .96 ammo? Is that all we can carry? Yep. Okay. Okay, where do we go from here? Oh yeah, we go over here. Where's the God mode cheat? I think it takes away from the experience. October 9th, 2016, 7:37 a.m., 3 hours after fracturing time.
Words or don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
What if I don't trust you?
Then shoot me.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm taking the van.
That's for not listening to me back there.
Ow.
You want to stop time from breaking down? You need my help. And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
Babysitter? You kidding me? I got good intel off that computer. Bitch.
My ride, my music. Deal with it.
Why don't you all just kiss and make up?
Who the fuck are you people?
Solves everything. Bradbury Swimming Pool, Act 2, Part 3. Freeze and stutters when the device on their back is destroyed. Yeah, good luck trying to shoot them in the back. Loading. Time shield B will shove weaker enemies away from you and stagger them. Nice. Hopefully it didn't. Oh, there we go.
What led you to the swimming hall?
Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall and a chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
This building's been shut down for years.
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that could stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
Yeah? I bet you like the paycheck, too.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
We need to find your brother's countermeasure. And fast. Things will get worse as the fracture progresses. And Monarch will be turning Riverport over, looking...
2016, 8:13 a.m., 4 hours after something. I missed it and read. I was listening to this story. But I'm going to go over here and check things out over here. See if I can't find any more.
Jack, that key you got from Will's briefcase.
There's no way in over here.
I'm looking for
We
secrets.
need that key of yours over here.
Yeah, yeah. Hold your pants.
better solution other than, unlocking the door?
Sorry, a lot going on.
I'm looking for secrets, so be patient. Keep those tight pants of yours on hold.
Okay. I'm gonna find another way in. This is weird. Huh. I could swear this is the same cab I was in when I came to the university.
It's a taxi. They all look the same, don't they? I'll check the license plate on my phone and see if anything comes up, but it's a long shot.
Alright, now I'll try the key. Oh, she wants to talk.
You okay?
I just checked the news reports, and Monarch is being heralded as a hero. No, I'm not okay. Because if I had just refused to make that confession,
Then you'd be dead. Somebody else would have done it.
doesn't make it easier.
Key doesn't fit.
Go figure.
Any ideas how to get inside?
The whole building's falling apart. There's gotta be an opening somewhere.
Alright. Nissan. That's a blatant. Upsy daisy. Oh, I see. Up we go. Into the building.
Think I found a way in.
Can I go up here? No. Something's happening. Okay, so we go up. Oh, found something. Chronon source found, 1 of 5. So we missed 7 in there. Oh boy. We're gonna suck.
Hey, I just looked up the license plate of the cab parked over there. It belongs to somebody named Nick Marsters.
Nick Marsters? That's the name of one of the witnesses we picked up from the university.
Yeah, I recognized his picture. I saw him there. But how did his cab get here? Do you think Monarch took it?
It's not possible. I've been monitoring Monarch activities this whole time. I honestly don't know.
This is a mess.
Damn it. These stutters aren't going away.
Should be released by now. Monarch convinced them the same thing that convinced everybody else. That what Monarch did at the university was necessary to protect them.
They're having me do all the work. Typical.
Jesus. They have no idea what happened.
Oh, let's see what other stuff I can find in here. Oh, there's some stuff over there to look at. This way.
Will had used the building to hide away his personal items.
Okay, May 17th, 1998. This is William Joyce, and I'm about to conduct the first animal test of the machine prototype using my trusty pet mouse, Schrodinger, in order... Where? He's gone. Where'd he go? Shit. Come on, Schrodinger. Come to Willie. Come on, you're okay.
Come on,
You're
Will.
right. You're right.
What do you want me to find here?
Okay, finally, we're sending Schrodinger into the machine clockwise through the corridor, which will send him 5 minutes into the future, meaning he will reemerge exactly 5 minutes after he enters the machine. It has now been 3 minutes. No sign of Schrodinger. This is a very good sign. 2 minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, turns out he just kind of sat inside the corridor for 5 minutes, took a shit on the tubing. This reveals a very clear flaw in my test. My mouse is an idiot. Okay, the machine is warming up again. Should be able to activate test number 2 in around about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. It's now clear the only quantifiable test will be travel to the past. The machine is now calibrated to send Schrodinger 5 minutes into the past, which means that he will now be traveling counterclockwise through the corridor, and when he comes out the other... Holy shit. Holy shit, it worked. This is clear proof that it's... what I'm now looking at is a future version of the same mouse that has successfully traveled 5 minutes into the past. Schrodinger, meet future you. Ow, that fucker bit me.
That's funny.
What the hell were you doing here, brother? Time travel experiments with rats?
That was funny.
$12,000 moving bill. You must have hauled a lot more to this place than just some old boxes.
Moving bill, Riverport discrete. Moving surfaces bill, Riverport discrete. Moving surfaces, no questions asked. You pack, we move. Moving dates, March 1st, March 28th to March 28th, 1999. From workshop of William Joyce, 821 Industrial Lane, Riverport, to Bradbury Swimming Pool, 261 Bradbury Street, Riverport. Client's name, William Joyce. Special instructions, extremely delicate boxes. Contents are confidential. Packed boxes not to be inspected. Pick up and drop off only. Shipping 17 truckloads over the course of 17 days. Total cost $12,713. Whew, that is an expensive bill.
You owned this place since 1999? Why didn't you tell me, Will?
Letter, Bradbury Swimming Pool Deed. Will, I put all of your paperwork regarding the purchase of the Bradbury Swimming Pool in this folder. I knew you'd lose track of the documents otherwise. I've made sure that the purchase can't be traced back to funds from your research grant. I don't know what you're up to, and it's not my business to ask, but we've known each other long enough for me to say this. I trust that you know what is best for you, but I can't pretend that I'm not concerned. Excuse me. Your career is showing so much promise, and your recent actions feel like a drastic turn in a direction I can't begin to understand. I kept my promise and haven't told Jack or anyone else about this, but he's worried about you even if he doesn't know how to show it. Jack hasn't heard from you in months. He needs you. Your attorney and friend, Allison Cunningham, March 29, 1999. Narrative objectives found. Cool. Oh, what's this?
No wonder you are always coming up with crazy shit.
I don't see anything else here except this.
Hello, Riverport. Teresa Sedmak here, filling in for Bobby Radford, about to brighten your day with some good news. The victims wounded during the terrorist attack on Riverport University are being treated in the Monarch Solutions Medical Center in downtown Riverport, and the hospital has released a statement saying they are all now stable and out of critical condition. I'm sure they are thankful for all your good thoughts and prayers. As for those who didn't survive the attack, we still don't have a final death toll, but we we do know that most of the dead are security personnel from Monarch Solutions, whose quick actions saved countless civilian lives at the cost of their own. While Jack Joyce, the terrorist responsible for the carnage, is still at large, authorities are saying that he is believed to not have left Riverport, and thanks to a number of solid leads, his capture is imminent.
Nice. Okay, I don't see anything else. Let's open the door. I know I'm supposed to let him in somehow, but... Is that the same door? It looks like it. Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay. So it didn't matter which way I went. Hmm.
Any luck in there?
Working on it.
Reception. It's back behind here.
Hey, Jack. You gonna unlock this door for us?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, just hold on.
I don't know if I should. You know.
All right, let's take a look around. Down here.
Nice work.
Yeah, I know. I know it's nice work.
This note. It's directed at me.
July 4th,
Will.
2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone, taken, shut down.
What the...
Safe, empty. I just need to know you have it, because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
2010. Holy shit.
What was that?
He recorded that for me in 2010? What the fuck? He said the countermeasure's gone? It's not good. We need to figure this out. Let's keep looking.
How about you guys do looking from now on? I mean, I already did this.
Help me push this out of the way.
Nah. I think I'm gonna go around to this door over here.
I need help moving this.
So I can't go through that door.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop. Just leave it there. I went back
Jack,
to get it.
your brother addressed that video to me.
The countermeasure, gone.
I've never met him before in my life.
Well, it sounded like he thought you had his countermeasure.
Just need to know
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2010.
it's immeasurable.
Somebody took it.
Our future, our entire lives. This can't all be for nothing. You know
I'm
where to find
hoping this place will help us figure out who.
Hurry.
Yeah, so am I. So am I.
I'll give you the honor of pressing the button.
No, I don't want to press the button. I want to go this way. Told me to look around, so I'm going to look around first and foremost. dark hallway. Can't see anything in there. Employees only. We shall look around. I have no idea. Where's that dark hallway, by the way? Was it here? Yeah. All right, let's press the button.
Is that?
Yeah, I think so. Second time machine. This changes everything. If we can get this thing working, then we don't need that countermeasure. We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. That's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped them set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not so sure we can do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
Explanation? Anybody?
I saw some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. He must have hid it here.
Feel free to fill me in. Anytime now.
Okay, core controls. Where are they?
All right, I think we'll stop here for now. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and repost. And you guys have a wonderful Monday. And see you again. Bye-bye now.